I see them.
You see any?
I see them.
Oh, I see
Yes, I
barnacles
see a
too.
lot of them.
Holy mackerel.
Yes, yay. Look at that big guy. Woohoo.
Wow.
That's
Our
nice.
first crabs since Helene, or
Yes.
wherever it is. They look like good crabs too.
Oh, they do. Look at the size of them.
Wow.
They're huge.
Well, we're happy today. We did great. I think we got close to 50 crabs in there. And they're all, look at this, look at them all.
Look at
Oh,
this
look
one.
at a claw on that one. Yeah, that one's a nice one. This one, they're all nice crabs, every one of
Yes.
them.
Great.
They're nice heavy crabs. I mean, these are perfect crabs. Well, we're back home and we cleaned all the crabs up and we separate them. This pile here, we're going to cook them in a can cooker. That'll be our dinner for tonight. And these ones here, we're going to cook them and pick them. Well, we boiled most of the crabs and I'm going to pick them and see how much meat we have, and Joyce will make something out of them. So Joyce, what are you going to do with that crab meat we got from our last crabbing trip? We picked 11 cups of crab meat, didn't we?
Right, a lot of crab meat.
Yeah.
We're going to make the Crab Imperial with no mayonnaise.
Yeah, we had a lot of requests for Crab Imperial with no mayonnaise. Apparently there's a lot of people who don't like mayonnaise.
Right, there's a lot of people that doesn't like it. So what we have here is 2 cups of the body meat and then 1 cup of the claw meat. So what you're going to need for the recipe is 1 cup of half and half, 3 tablespoons of flour, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of red sweet pepper chopped fine, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, a half a teaspoon of dry mustard, a half a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, a dash of salt, 2 egg yolks, 1 tablespoon of Tony's and a half a teaspoon of Old Bay, 2 teaspoons of parsley, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. You're also going to need at least a half a cup of cracker crumbs, which I've ground up over there, and 2 tablespoons of butter. The first step, we're going to melt the 2 tablespoons of butter, and you're going to add a half a cup of your cracker crumbs. Okay, you just add your crumbs and you just stir them. What you're doing is just getting a nice coated with butter. This goes on top of the ramekins after you're done putting the crab into them. Let them sit here for a little bit toasted, but not real brown. Okay, your breadcrumbs are all done. Not breadcrumbs, cracker crumbs. You can use breadcrumbs, but I prefer cracker crumbs. I think they taste better. And just set them aside. Next, you're going to melt your butter over about medium heat.
How much butter is that?
That's 4 tablespoons. Okay, your butter, if it's all melted, you see it bubbling in there, you're going to dump your flour in. Okay, you see your butter's all melted. You're going to let that sort of bubble and cook in there for about a minute. You can see it. Turn your burner down a little bit. So it doesn't, there you go. Yeah, that's going to take about a minute. Next, you'll add your spices. Stir that in. remove that from the heat. Add your half and half. Slowly pour it in. Whip it up. Bring it back to the heat, and you're going to stir this till it thickens. So what I like to do here, I just like to give it a little taste before it gets too hot. And see if we need to add more salt or seasoning to it. But we're good. I might just give it just a little bit more of Old Bay. What I did is I combined Tony's and Old Bay together. I wanted to try something different because I like both and I couldn't make up my mind which one to use. It actually makes a very good combination. You can see it's starting to thicken. Just keep stirring.
So what'd you start off with the Old Bay and the Tony's?
About a teaspoon of each. And I think it was half a teaspoon of Old Bay, a teaspoon of Tony's.
And just taste it.
Just taste it. And salt to your taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. The spice is up to you. It's I just tried both the combination of them, and I think it actually makes a very good flavor. You can see it's getting nice and thick.
You don't want to take away the crab taste.
No,
right?
you want to taste the crab.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like the spice, but it's okay. But the crab, to me, you wouldn't even have to eat. I wouldn't even try it one day. I'm gonna try it one day without spice and see what it tastes like. Just this sauce.
Thickening up quick, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You might have to thin this down a little bit if it gets too thick. It looks like it's going to come up pretty good. What you want to do is just bring it back up to the bubble. I think I'm going to add just a little more half and half in there. Just a little bit. It's better to add the half and half than have to add the flour to it, because that can be a real pain. You can speed it up if you want to turn the heat up more, but you risk it burning, so it's best to be patient with it. And that's something sometimes I just
You don't have patience.
No.
Though. What do you do then?
I carefully turn the heat up. Okay, we're there. Now you're going to take it off the heat. You add a little bit of mixture to the egg yolks. Just mix that in. And then pour them in there. Stir them up. Bring it back to the heat. You're going to bring it back up to a bubble. Almost a simmer. It's coming back up to the boil or bubble or simmer. You can see those start bubbling in there. While you're waiting for that, add your peppers. What I'm going to do before I mix them, I'm going to just taste it to see if it needs anything. I need salt, because I'm just going to use about that much. The pepper gives it a little bit of color in there. Just a little bit thinner than that, just not much. I've got probably about a quarter cup in here. We're not going to use that much. Just going to thin it down a little bit. You don't want it real thick. Of course, you don't want it real runny either, but you don't want it too thick.
You want it just right.
Just right, yeah. Just like. Okay, now you're going to take it off the heat. And you're going to stir in your lemon juice. One last taste. Just right. Now you'll just put that into your bowl. If you like cheese, just put some cheese in here. Parmesan probably be real good. But that's going to take away to me from the crabs again.
And you don't have to use half and half, right?
No, no, you can actually use whole. You can actually use whole milk.
Or heavy cream, right?
Oh yeah, and you're real rich.
That's
but,
really rich, huh?
That would be real
Really
good.
good.
Yeah, real good. Now we're gonna put the crabs in there.
Look at that nice crab meat.
Isn't that beautiful? Yes.
We were lucky to get all them crabs. We had 47 crabs.
Yeah,
They
but
were, obviously they were full of meat.
lots of meat. Lots and lots of meat.
Yeah.
Now what you're going to do is just fold this very gently. Just like that. Oh, that looks good. And we're all mixed, and we're going to take your ramekins, and you're just going to butter them, like so. You can also put this in a casserole bowl if you don't have these little ramekins. You're going to take a nice generous scoop, put it in the ramekins. Just enough to make the 4. They're like packed full. Look at that nice claw meat in here.
It all looks good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if you wanted to cheat and make this go far, you can add breadcrumbs to it, but I would
Nah,
not do
it's
that.
cheating.
That's cheating. We don't want to cheat with this. So we're going to steal a little bit out of here to fill up this one. And take this butter. Just take a pinch of it soft. Just stick that on the top. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of the Worcestershire sauce to the bread, cracker crumbs. You're just going to throw them in there. I'm going to take about a tablespoon and just sprinkle it across the top. And to each one, we're going to take the claws and stick one claw on the top. Okay, this is Old Bay. I keep it in this. This comes in real handy. This broke, so it doesn't grind the pepper anymore. But you can put just a little bit of what you want of the Old Bay on top. So these things actually come in handy for that. That's a little bit Old Bay. Oh, there, they look so nice.
Yeah, they look nice.
You want your oven at 420. Imperial is done. I checked it at about 15 minutes, and that's all it took was 15 minutes.
It's done. It's cooking.
It's done. Oh yeah, it's done. Definitely done. Yep, the brand crab's got a little brown on the top. They are done. That is hot.
They look good.
Smell good too.
So Joyce, this Crab Imperial really looks good. And you made biscuits today too.
Right.
Go with it. And some string beans. So we have our vegetables.
Right,
We
you
need
gotta have
our
your vegetables. Right. Gotta have vegetables.
Yeah. So you're going to give it a try?
Yeah, if I can.
It's
So
probably hot, right?
It's like too hot. Oh yeah, look at the steam coming out of there.
Yeah.
That's hot. Well, it's nice and
Look
creamy.
how creamy it looks.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's very fattening too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, it's hot.
Yeah. You can burn your tongue.
Mmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
So you like this better than the type of the mayonnaise?
Mmm. It's both Thai.
Thai? Just different.
This is different. This is real creamy.
Yeah, it looks that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's really good.
Yep.
Very good.
So we'll make it again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got a lot of crab meat. Maybe we'll make some more.
Yeah. I don't know how it would freeze. I would like to actually make it and freeze it, but I don't. A little leery.
Well, you
that one.
got 2 extra ones over there.
We'll have them tomorrow.
Okay, so we're not
I
going to
think
freeze
you'll.
them.
I think you'll sneak out here and have the other one.
Yeah, I might. So if you enjoy our videos, we'd appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching.